Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back to our basic computer course
Good
training.
evening.
And I hope all of you are doing well. And today is the last class. I'm sure that all of you are very excited because next Tuesday onward may no more class. It's fun time, and it's also holidays coming. Chinese New Year. So I'm sure all of you are excited for a long holiday. Yeah, so today is our last class for this course, and I hope all of you have really enjoyed our course, especially the contents and the time. And once again, I would like to thank you so much for everyone for spending this 2 hours every Tuesday with us. Okay, so without further delay, let me start the course for today and share my screen. So again, we'll recap our course, what we have gone through previously, so that some of our students or some of our friends who have actually missed the previous class, they will have an idea of what we actually missed out. Okay. In between, if you have any question, please feel free to raise me in Bengali or English. আপনাদের যদি কারো কোনো question থাকে আপনি হাত raise করবেন. We have a co-host Rakib. Rakib will help me to notify that, as well as you can also write in the chat message chat panel, so that we'll try to pick up the course from there. I hope that all of you has submitted your assignment for the last class, because we have given a sufficient time for all of you actually to submit the assignment. In case any one of you has missed out for the last assignment, please try to submit it by this Sunday. We usually give assignment time to every Friday, but this is the last class, so we have decided to extend the duration to until Sunday. So hopefully by this Sunday, any of you who has missed the assignment, either 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4, please make sure that you have submitted all 4 assignments by this Sunday until 9 p.m. Okay, so let's begin our class. So this is a basic computer and networking course. Okay, and this was our banner for the course, and there is many information that is highlighted here. The first thing that you will notice, 4-day course and what we have gone through, and today is the 4th day. We are teaching about the cyber security and the protection. So there's many new things that you will learn about cyber security and cyber defense, and is a free course supported by Ministry of Manpower and organized by 24 Asia. And if you scan this QR code, you will go to our 24 Asia Learning Center Facebook group. So please join us, so you'll get to notify all the details, including upcoming when we will issue the certificate and so on and so on. So this is our Zoom link. And this course is basically, again, 4 lessons for Tuesday that we conducted. Each class is 120 minutes. And we have also given an assignment which is supposed to be finished in 2 hours. So, so that means it's 8 hours plus 8 hours is 16 hours course. This is the assignment submission link. Those who have missed that, we have posted this link to our 24 Asia Learning Center in the WhatsApp group. You can find that. And again, my name is Nazmul Khan. This is my handphone number. You can reach to me from the WhatsApp or phone in case if you have any clarification in future. And I'm the founder and a volunteer of 24 Asia. 24 Asia has been started since 2018, and we have done many things actually. So this course, we have 122 students who has registered, and after today, since this course is ending today, so if any of you feel that you wanted to be part of our family or volunteer team, please text me or any of our team member, okay, or just in the WhatsApp group, just say that I wanted to join 24 Asia volunteer. We will actually onboarded you to our volunteer. We have a volunteer separate WhatsApp and program that we conduct several trainings to only our volunteer. We do lots of team building activity, and we onboard only our volunteer. We do lots of things, and we get that initiatives and journey to drive only to our volunteer. So if you wanted to be part of the team, please feel free to message us. And we have done many things. The training is something that we do at Kia. Why we started the training? We noticed actually the job is shifting. In the past, there was many job in marine sector, construction sector, shipyard sector, and so on. But we noticed that some of the job market has been saturated and some of the job market has been started and expand. And many of us actually work almost 12 to 16 hours and we don't have a free time. Even we have a free time, we don't really manage to fund or secure a training from our own pocket. So this is why many of us actually unable to upgrade themselves. This is why 24 Asia decided that we wanted to help our migrant friends, our migrant brothers, by providing the free quality education. Why I say quality education? Each of the course, when we wanted to start, we create a course outline comparing with multiple international organizations in Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, and USA. We compare with other international organization course outline, then we prepare based on that model. Once we prepare the course outline, we prepare the contents. Like this course, we have 76 slides. So the 76 slides, it took 2 to 3 months to prepare it and the banner. So the course outline, banner, and this slide we submit to MOM for their review and approval. And once they approve it, we roll out the course. So one course you see, we just conduct in 4 days, but one course is takes us 3 month effort to conduct it or prepare it. Okay, so that we have done many others actually. We do TV hosting, graphic design, video editing. We have done many other social activities, including donating the blood that we have done last year, and this year in May we are going to do it again. So the many other social activities do it. So if you wanted to be part of the family, please send us a message and we'll invite you or we'll onboard you. So this is the certificate. It looks like, and this certificate you will see that supported by Ministry of Manpower and organized by 24 Asia. Some of our friends who doesn't really like it, our initiative idea and the training, and somebody might have actually complained to somewhere else that we are misusing the MOM logo, and and we have a official approval from MOM that we are allowed to use their logo in our certificate as well as our banner. Okay, so you can reach out to the MOM. They have given an official acknowledgement and approval for that. So again, this is a free course that we conduct, supported by MOM with the guideline, and our course are really quality course that we care and develop. Many of us has actually gone through many training. The way we have designed the course that far better than any local commercial institute. This is the writing notepad that we have briefed all of you. We wanted to make sure that while teaching a quality education, all of you also learn and apply. Okay, it's not just that you just listen on the Zoom class. So for this course, it was a mandatory. All of you need to submit your assignment after end of the class within 3 to 5 days. And this is a notepad. You need to buy 3 different color pen, and this is how you use the 3 color pen. Red color pen for the course module number and title, then blue color for the subtitle, and black color for all the description, diagram, and so on. This is how you use it. So let's say you have a 5 page of the hand notes. After that, you take a picture of those 5 pages and you upload to our assignment portal. This is a URL. Okay, tinyurl.com/24 submit. Once you go there, just put your name, email address, phone number, details, course name. You can just pick and drop down. After that, you will see there is a course details or assignment details. You write assignment number 02 or assignment -03 or assignment -04. Okay, based on the assignment, and just add the file, all the picture that you have taken for hand notes. We highly recommend you to use Evernote. Evernote is free cloud-based notes tools that I use it last 12-14 years actually. So I highly recommend that. But those are not familiar with Evernote, you can use the hand note on the notepad. But do not use the offset paper. After you write 1 month later, the offset paper is gone. So please make sure that you really write with a hand note or diary, because we want you to keep that and study that when you forget it. This is our course. We have a 12 module. In fact, we have 13 module. 1 module is a bonus that you will see here today. And how we have structured our course, each day is 3 modules. So the day 1, we have covered 3 modules. Module 1, 2, 3 is based on computer fundamental, hardware assembling, installing OS, and second day we have done actually more on the system and cloud, user administration, file system and operating system administration. Third day we learn about the networking, basic networking, cable termination, domain hosting, even the satellite networking that we have learned and share. And today, day 4, we learn about the cyber security awareness, type of hacking, and cyber threat and protection. So let's quickly recap. So this was first day. We have learned about the hardware, software. We learned basic electronic circuit. We learned about the input-output device. We have learned, if you wanted to buy a laptop or a PC, what are the key criteria that you should take note in terms of the CPU, memory, hard disks. We have also discussed and share about the hardware assembling. Many of you ask about the screenshot. I think when I'm going through all those slides, you can take a screenshot and keep it for yourself for reference. Okay, so we talk about the hardware assembling. We have learned that in terms of the hardware assembling, we have shared about the laptop, how to do the assembling. We have also shared about how to do assembling for the PC, personal computers. We have also discussed, how to do the assembling for the server, for the x86 server especially, and what are the different type of additional component like red card that server has it, which normal PC or laptop doesn't have. And also, that we have discussed about the anti-static mat and anti-static RAV and the best practices. We have discussed about the different type of hard disks, RAID, what is RAID, and the RPM. We have also shared and discussed about the hard drive, about the Splinter, what type of different hard drive do we have it, or storage do we have it, like local storage, USB storage, cloud storage, NAS, SAN storage, and data storage. Okay. We have discussed about the different type of CPU, especially mobile chipset like ARM or even the Intel, AMD or Apple chipset processor. We also discussed about the RISC processor for Titanium. The key difference of the AMD and Intel that we have discussed on the first class also, and the keyboard layout. We have discussed about the OS installation, discuss about OS installation and file system partitioning and so on, and also do the basic update in device and patching. So that's all was on the first day, and the second day, what we have gone through is more on the system and cloud. We have learned about the OS installation, Windows and Linux. We have learned about the basic cloud setup. If you want to do a cloud setup on a laptop, what are the virtualization layer, OS layer, application layer, and how the cloud is set up. If you have a 2 data center and the 2 different data center, how does it work? So we have also discussed about the share of the different type of cloud like SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. We've shared about basic system administration, BIOS, OS file system cleanup. We have also discussed our user administration, okay, and the remote access. Then we discuss about the file system, different type of file system, different type of operating system, and how to do the OS file system cleanup as well. And that's all was on the second day. Okay, then we did some memory test, and then we have gone through the day 3, which is last class. In the day 3 last class, we what have learned. I've learned about the networking, different type of network, then the network benefits, then different type of network, especially on the work group and domain, and also the LAN computer. What is a LAN network, what is a WAN, and what is a VPN. Okay, those are well known. LAN is basically campus within the office, and WAN is actually it's a multiple site that connected to wide area network. I've discussed about the different type of topology and the network design. We have also discussed about the different type of media, which is network cable, connector, terminator, also for crimping tools, and different type of fiber optic as well. Okay, so we have discussed about the Cat5 and Cat6. What are the key differences? What are the different type of color of the cable, and the pair, and which 4 cable actually transfer the data, which 4 cable used for the power to be transferred. Okay, because we also do PoE, power Ethernet, for especially some devices. I've discussed about the different type of layer, especially on the OSI layer and TCP/IP layer, and the OSI layer. What are the layer do we have it, and how do we how does that layer works, and which are the services that transfer to the different layer. And also we have discussed about the satellite and how the satellite works, different type of satellite like FSS, MSS, and BSS, and also what are the different band of the satellite that we use and the use case of those services. Okay, I've discussed about the domain and hosting. Last class I have shared about the how to do the domain registration and web hosting like WordPress, and also check the web health. So that's all was on day 3, and we have done some memory test, and today is the day 4. That was a quick recap for 10 minutes or 15 minutes that we have covered last 3 days, which is last 9 modules. Okay, so now we are going to jump to the cyber security. Before we start the cyber security, I want to watch a movie. Okay, let's jump to watch a movie. Why this movie is important? Because this movie has many messages. Okay, it's a 4-minute movie. Okay, I hope all of you can watch it. Let me just share my screen because I need to share the sound as well. Rakib, screenshot has taken, right?
Yes.
For the both pages?
Yes.
Okay, sure, thank you. Let me just share my screen so that we can see this is very nice movie. I love it. This small 4-5 minutes like movie trailer. It's not really a movie. And when you watch this movie, I mean, it's just like a Hollywood movie trailer. It's a 4-minute movie trailer, and I'm sure you'll love it. And this movie will tell you that how hacker actually hack a corporate networks. Let me know if you can hear the sound. Is the sound? Are you guys able to hear the sound? Okay. So because this video is streaming over the Zoom, so there might be shake, but I'm sure you will be able to catch the message. So it's around 4-minute 52-second video. So please watch it carefully and see, because they are doing lots of activity. It's like a Mission Impossible movie. Okay, but they are doing lots of activities. So try to catch some of the activity, because I'm going to ask after this trailer, what did you watch? Let's start it.
These guys are good. Let's get to work. A hot little startup with a great idea. Their target, a ProPass. Offices in 12 countries, 5,000 staff. You'd think they'd be secure, wouldn't you? Make some noise. Pulse. A smokescreen. A decoy breach to hide what they're really after. Confidential information hidden in the depths of the system.
Still here?
The computer's crashed.
Join the club. See you Monday.
It's okay for some. Right now, the chances are someone, somewhere, is attacking you. And you don't even know it.
Okay, chaps. We're in.
I bet you're wondering how they got this far.
Give us a smile. Lovely. She's in.
Sensitive passwords and system details from a keystroke logger hidden under a desk for 6 months.
You got it?
Easy.
These guys, they know it all. Except, a few weeks earlier, a ProPass were hit by a smaller breach. It made the board stop and think how vulnerable they were. So they brought in the experts. It's never just an IT issue. They carried out cybersecurity training from boardroom to basement, identifying what was critical to the business. threat and intelligence monitoring. They planned a cyber incident response and brought in their own ethical hackers to test the systems and make honeypots to trap the attackers. They reviewed the whole business from New York to Tokyo and devised a game plan for any breach.
Make some noise. We're in.
It's a denial of service attack. We're just monitoring the situation.
Have they got into any accounts?
Very clever. Someone else bangs on the windows while you hide in the cellar.
They're on to us.
I'll try blocking them.
Is it working?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know, Gil. Is it working?
Lena, launch a worm.
These guys are good. They're really good.
They're blocking us.
Try again.
They're blocking us!
Try again!
Straight to me. Gotcha. Good, but not good enough.
You're okay. Traffic's blocked.
You can win, but there's always a next time.
Who's next?
Kobashi Tech.
Criminals just get smarter,
Who have we got for the smoke screen?
Take your pick.
and they're everywhere. A breach will happen, and when it does, will you be ready?
Let me pause it for a while before I continue. I will pick some of you. I think all of you has actually seen this video. Before I ask the question, I want you to share a feedback. Man, sorry, let me just pause it. So some of my friends actually asked me, Nas, you are doing wrong thing. Why you are teaching this student to cyber security? No one will understand what you are going to teach. Then what is the use case? What is the reason you wanted to teach them for cyber security? So what I told my friend, I give this video to my friend to see, and I asked my friend, after you watch this movie or the trailer, can you give me a call and tell me how do you like it? He said, I love that movie. Wow, so exciting, like Mission Impossible. Then I asked him, have you seen this movie, this type of movie in the past in the movie theater? He said, yeah, I have seen so many movies, Mission Impossible, I've seen, the Spider-Man, Avenger, all those movies I have seen. And, those are the movie also have similar type of attack and all those. Then I asked him, did you ever have gone through the cyber security training before you watch Mission Impossible? He said, why? He said, Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise hacked the data, using the thumb drive. You watch the Hollywood film, but you never ask yourself, you don't have a cyber security training. Should you go and watch this movie or not? Right? All of us actually have seen many different type of, movie, Hollywood movie, something like this. We never ask ourselves, we are not cyber security trained. Should we go and watch this movie? So cyber security is all about us, what we do. Every day, what we do, how do we react it? So all of us has been impacted. I usually say one word. I think all of us has been hacked. It's just we don't know when we have been hacked. Okay, so today class, some of the items that I will cover very general. I think all of you will understand. Some of the item I purposely bring it some intermediate level, which you may not understand now, but you will eventually get to know next couple of years. And some of the items that I will share with you with advanced level with cybersecurity expert, but at least you will have some helicopter view, what does this cybersecurity and cyber defense looks like. Okay, so I hope this class is going to be very enjoyable. I have another 2 video as well, or 3 video, but before I start, let's jump to the class, and I will take again 5-minute break to run the next movie trailer. That's also about cybersecurity. Okay, let's jump to our slide. Okay, so you can take a screenshot, those are interested, and you can go this YouTube link. I'll share later on the second break for the second most accurate hacking skin ever. Okay, so now what is cyber threat? Okay, I just wanted to share some of those messages I think all of you have seen. Okay, Singapore was being attacked by cyber attack. There was a virus called NetBeta, which has been attacked in 2017 June, and many of the displaced signage billboard has gone haywire. Okay, there was a cyber attack to European Union, and European Union lost $4 billion just for one cyber attack. Okay, then Singapore has another major breach in 2018. All of you know the Singhal. So Singhal was a cyber attack done to the Singapore medical information system, to some of the Russian hacker. And I'm sure today or tomorrow, the story, I'm not sure that you know, but this story looks like a Hollywood movie, the way hacker plan and hack to the Singapore. Okay, so maybe another day I'll share. Then one of the Fortune company, or the Facebook, I think all of us has an account. Facebook, they lost $13 billion when the hacker stole just 50 million user data. Okay, so Facebook has lost $13 billion. And then this is, I think, the right side one is most prominent one. I think most of you know. Bangladesh Central Bank, which is known as Bangladesh Bank, was being hacked by North Korea hacker, and close to $1 billion they stole from our central bank. And that was also very exciting story. Actually, I'm not sure that you have read through all those article. How does Bangladesh Bank hack the hacker? And using this story, I think there will be definitely a Hollywood movie in future, because all those incidents was not just planned for one day. It was planned for 6 months to 1 year or even 2 years. And the way every single step they have done hacking is like a Hollywood movie. So there are many companies being hacked. Okay, in 2006, TDS was being hacked. 2018, Homeland was being hacked. I mean, I'm talking about these are the major hacking. Okay, 2011, Sony PlayStation was being hacked. Close to 77 million data was been stolen. Then the United States, the federal office was been hacked. 2012, then 2013, Yahoo was being hacked. Okay, this is why I think more than 500 million users has been moved from Yahoo email to the Google and other email. eBay was being hacked. 2014. Then Dropbox was being hacked. In 2016. Then Marriott, is a hotel, international hotel. I think all of you have seen the logo, was been hacked in 2018. 500 million user data was being stolen. So what does it mean? After they stole the data, they lost many things. First, the share market has been fall badly. They lost lots of money. Second, the company reputation. When Marriott has been hacked, next 3 to 6 months, nobody wanted to go Marriott. They scare, if I punch the credit card, maybe my credit card data will be stolen. So Marriott business will fall badly. Then the company reputation. Similarly, and if I see just 1 year in 2018, other in Indian, the centralized agency, 1.1 billion data was being stolen. Facebook, then the pop-up Singhal was stolen. Marriott was stolen. Google Plus was also stolen. Close to 52 million. So all those data, when hackers sell it to the black market. Okay, so the company reputation and all those actually was being hacked and was lost. So now, since hacking is happening every day, so what should we know? What do we need to know? First, about the data privacy. Okay, so what do we mean by data privacy? I'll give you some of the examples shortly. Okay, we must know the basic, which are the virus, phishing, how do we actually protect our information, like follow the complex password, two-factor authentication, social engineering. We should keep our backup data. We should know what is our privacy concern, what are the things that we should know. We should also understand about the valuable and vulnerable. Okay, what is valuable? Valuable is something that I should be concerned with. Like for example, my laptop is value of $2,000, $2,500. That maybe my house has a value of 650K. Then maybe I have a land, maybe another $100,000. So these are all valuable items. We should not lost it, right? So that is valuable. Then what is vulnerable? Vulnerable, something that is a weak point. Okay. I'll give you very because vulnerable is the common word that you will keep on here almost every other day, especially if you work in a cyber security. Okay, so that's why you have to have a very clear idea what is vulnerable. Okay, I'll give you a very simple example. Let me stop my screen share again. In 2017, I went a course called Certified Ethical Hacking. Okay, when I went for the course, so our teacher was Indonesian teacher, and he was asking actually, we have around 58 students. So he's asking all those students, guys, why you are here? Then some of them will say, sir, I am here because I wanted to hack my girlfriend's iPhone, but make sure that she don't know that I hacked. Then another person say, I wanted to hack my girlfriend WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger because I think she is cheating, but I don't have a proof. So today I came here to learn how to hack so that I can hack my girlfriend WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. So teacher say, okay, thank you. You will learn it today. I mean, in this course. That you will one by one ask all those. So there's another student. He asked, what is your objective for this course and why you are here? That guy say, I wanted to hack our HR computer, and when he send the payroll Excel file to the finance or the bank, I want to hack that email, go to the Excel file, attach my change my salary figure, put one more zero, then release the email to finance and to the bank so that I get my salary with one more zero at the extra at the back. So I mean, these are all hackers are very creative, don't take it otherwise. So they have all the creative mind to hack in a different way, and they wanted to learn it. Okay, so there was one kid, I would say kid, because he was the most junior student from us, and he was only 13 years old. So teacher asked him actually, why you are here? So he said he wanted to be hacker, certified hacker, but ethical hacker. That means he don't want to destroy the people data, but he wanted to protect it. So he was very, impressed. So then teacher was asking, about the vulnerability. So he asked, do you guys know what is vulnerability? Okay. So, and he asked that, I want all of you, give me an example, the vulnerable, and you have seen it today. So you have to give me evidence or called vulnerable and tell me that this vulnerability you have seen it today. And raise hand who has seen it or who has an example to share. So then I found that in the classroom, there is one window glass was broken. So I was thinking to raise my hand to tell teacher, this classroom, the window glass is broken. So this is vulnerable because outside people can watch what is happening inside the class. So this is also vulnerable, or the rainwater can come to the class because the glass is broken. So now I wanted to raise the hand. The small kids actually raised his hand. And we have been very impressed, these kids, of only 13 or 14 years old, and he know that he has seen something vulnerable. So teacher asked, can you please share, what do you understand about vulnerable? Then that guy was saying, my girlfriend is vulnerable. Then everybody shocked. Huh? You have a girlfriend also? And see, I have a girlfriend. So can you tell me how your girlfriend become a vulnerable? I say that my girlfriend is the only one daughter of his father, and his father do a diamond business. So if anybody kidnap my girlfriend, that guy is going to be a billionaire, because his father will give even $1 billion actually to save, to protect his daughter. So my girlfriend is vulnerable to his father. So I hope now all of you understand what is vulnerable. So the vulnerable is actually a weak point that can be used hacker to hack you or hacker to blackmail you. That is called vulnerable. So now we are talking about the system vulnerable, about the server vulnerable, application vulnerable, network vulnerable, all those that we'll learn along the way. Let me jump to my slide again. So we have to know, what is vulnerable. We should also know, what is the threat and how to, protect the threat. We should also know what is sensitive data. Okay. The NREC is a sensitive data. Your login ID and password, like Facebook account, ID is a sensitive data. Your passport is a sensitive data. Your bank account, credit card, all those are sensitive data. Okay. But you work for a company name is called Apple. So the Apple is not a sensitive data. Okay. But these are your private and confidential information is a sensitive data. Driving license, password, bank information, all those are sensitive data. So make sure these are the data. Your data has been protected by yourself. Okay. So now how do you protect it? I'll give you some of the example. This picture was taken. This is the URL. You can go and find it.
Full screen দেওয়া যাবে না?
Let me see which screenshot I chose. So let me just share again. Can you see now full screen?
Yeah. No.
Okay, thank you. So this picture was taken from MOQ. Okay. So basically, one of the hacker went to the MOQ HDB block, and he found all those letters, lying on the floor. He go and open one by one, and he found some of the letter that has the bank credit card full 16 digit. Some of those has bank account number and the total balance. There was one lady has $343,000 in the balance, and that statement was also thrown in the trash. So hacker found it. Okay, and identify the person name and the unit number was given on the address. So found that person, found that name, that found the floor, and found the block itself. Hacker targeted, one of the old lady, who has a 300K plus in the bank account. How to hack that? And he managed to hack $320,000 from there, and has been taken away. So just because we are not really, or sometimes we are careless to keep our private and confidential data, we just throw in the trash. So make sure you destroy that information correctly. Either it could be bank statement, credit card statement, or anything. Even if sometimes maybe there is no transaction, it's zero transaction, but there is a credit card information name is there. So make sure you tear it correctly or burn it. So our personal data is our own property. So make sure that we know how to protect it. Now, all those personal data, when hacker hack it, so hacker usually use 3 methods to hack. So let's jump. What was those 3 methods or way that hacker usually hack it? So when a hacker actually hack it, hacker actually targeted this 3 way. Either he will go and hack from the network side, he will go and hack from the application side, or he will go to the hack to the endpoint. So what is endpoint? Endpoint is all about our device. It could be laptop, PC, phone, tab, anything that touchpad, all those known as a endpoint. So the many days ago, hacker usually hack server. Nowadays, hacker are very smart. They don't really hack the server. They hack our device to access the server. We'll actually learn it shortly. So now, why this cyber security is really important? Okay, some of my friends say, Nas, I have an antivirus to my notebook. That's all right. I don't really need all those fancy cybersecurity site. So I usually give an example to him using a car. So you have a car, okay? But just imagine that your car, you don't have a side mirror. Both, the mirror is broken. And when you're driving it, is it risky in the road? It is, right? You might get hurt or accident because you can't see on the side. Now, let's say, for example, you have actually mirror, that mirror is broken. And when you're driving it on the road, is it risky? Yes, because you can't see in the back whether the car is coming next to you or not, right? So you must make sure that you have a mirror in front. Then let's say your glass is broken, okay? So either side or both side, and you are driving the car on the road. So anytime when rain happens, the rain water will come to inside. So these are all small part are actually a vulnerability. So when you on the enterprise network, you have to make sure that every single aspect is been covered. So that's all about the cybersecurity footprint. Now, the hacker can hack in many ways, and the Sing Health, one of the biggest cyber hacking was happening in Singapore. And the government has actually formed a team, and the team has actually done an investigation almost close to 6 to 9 months, and they came up with a report. And that report say, basically the report is 386 pages. You can go here and take a look. And from that report, it says this 16 side, every single corporate company should have the cyber security. And this was been implemented as a cyber security framework. So now let's take a look actually what are the different type of hacker do we have it. Okay. In generally, there are 3 types of hacker known as black hat hacker, white hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. By the way, do you guys know in the before coming this class, there was in generally 3 types of hacker? Let me just pause it. Because I wanted to make sure this course is interactive, otherwise you will fall asleep because there's lots of things it will go over your head. Okay, so anyone know that there was in general there was 3 types of hacker? Okay, now mind. Yeah. So when I was kid, small kid, my grandparents usually say that I usually ask my grandparents what type of human do we have in this world, and my grandparents usually say you have 3 types of human. First is a good people, third is a bad people. Then I ask my grandparents, we have a good people or we have a bad people? Then what is the middle one? They are not good, they are not bad also. So in between. So exactly the cyber security in this hacking, we have actually mainly in generally 3 types of hacker. Okay, so black hat hacker, white hat hacker, and gray hat hacker. So black hat hacker is basically mainstream hacker. They hack the system, okay, for their own reason, okay, and they usually damage the company and or they blackmail it, okay, or they sell the data to the black market. So this is risky, which is known as a black hat hacker, which is you can say thief or or whatever the bad thing. So this guy is a bad guy. So white hat hacker is just does opposite. White hat hacker does not damage the company property. So what we know as ethical hacker. So that means I will hire a hacker to come our company, or do some scanning, identify all the weak point and share to us and try to hack our application and tell us how hacker can hack us and which of the area we need to improve. So this is known as white hat hacker, also known as ethical hacker. Then what is gray hacker? Gray hacker. So basically a white hat hacker, we invite hacker to come. Black hat hacker is actually hack it without knowing. And gray hat hacker is something like they will hack it without taking a permission, but they will not do a damage. Okay. So like, for example, when I have done the hacking course in 2017, so teacher actually give us multiple websites. So I hack actually an Indonesian hospital. Okay. The hospital is quite big. I managed to found some vulnerability to the website, the hospital, and actually use 2 methods and actually hack that website. The moment I hack it, I managed to extract all the hospital, the doctor, nurse, staff information, as well as all the patient information. So I downloaded my notebook. Then I go to the my Gmail and send the email to the hospital agency. And I told my name is Nazmul Khan. I'm from the Modern University or Kaplan student. I've been doing my master's, and as a part of my assignment, I actually hacked your website, and your website has a lots of vulnerability. So I actually give 8 points. I told them, please make sure that you secure your company website. If not, any other hacker will come and hack you and blackmail you. So basically, I did not take their permission, but I hack it. And I list down all the weak points and I send an email to that company and help them to remind to improve it. And you know what? The hospital offered me a job to go and Jakarta and to join that hospital. But I told them that no, I'm not going to go Jakarta to join. They was been very impressed. I hack it and actually I share all the details to them and also give some guideline how to prevent their information. So that's known as a gray hacker or gray hat hacker who did not take a permission but does not do a damage. So that's why is a not good but not bad also. So now this is in general 3 type hacker, but basically in this real world we have 7 different type of hacker. Okay, who are the 7 hacker? So these are these 7 different type of hacker. Okay, so I think the easy way to remember, based on color, white hat hacker, you have a black hat hacker, you have a gray hat hacker, you have a green hat hacker, you have a red hat hacker, you have blue. So these are 6 or different type of color hacker, and we have one hacker called script kiddos hacker. Okay, so these are the 7 different type of hacker that we have in this world. So now I'll go very slowly and very entry level, so make sure that all of you understand. Okay, now what is basically the cyber security and safety? Cyber security is if in a very layman term or in general terms, we must protect our computer and data in the same way that we secure our house window. So when you sleep, you make sure you lock your main door, right? So similarly, at your device like phone or the tabs or PC, you must make sure that you have to protect your computer and their data. So that's about safety. So now why this is important? Okay, and so there is a company called SANS, US based company. They have done they usually do lots of research, and after they have done research, they found nowadays most of the hacker, they try to hack in this 4 different type of way, and all those 4 are basically end user basis, meaning so most of the common hacking is done through our web browser. When we access to a different website, all of a sudden pop-up window comes, iPhone 10 or 13 is free away, you just wanted to allow access it. The moment you say allow and or download some of the file, immediately hacker will be able to access your or take over control of your laptop. But you may not feel that, because in the program we actually set such a way that the moment you click yes or allow, there are 3 to 7 different instances, or actually we call it task happening in the back door or behind. So we usually call backdoor. So means that you say 1 yes, but it may be 7 yes has taken. So what is the 7 yes? Yes, you allow to download some application or a plugin. You allow to install that plugin. You allow to create some port for hacker, and you allow remote access to hacker to access your computers. Okay, and you allow hacker to give full access as administrator. So unknowingly, maybe you just say allow, but there are 6 or 7 different process hacker has taken an approval from you and you didn't know. Sometimes you say, picture, this is nice, very beautiful, Asian girl, you want to undress, you just click okay. The moment you did okay, hacker already took a control of your notebook, but he didn't even notice that. So the browser-based cyber attack are mostly common and easiest way for hacker to do the hacking. The another one is called IM. What is IM? Instant messaging, which like, for example, Yahoo Messenger, Facebook Messenger, many other messaging software. Hacker can hack through the messaging software. Sometimes they will send a request, you just allow, and maybe they use a different picture that you look very impressive, and you actually thought that this is your new girlfriend that you found it, but you didn't know that actually hacker used that picture to access the create a backdoor to your computer or device to access it. There are some web application and excessive user rights that actually they take control. So now again, earlier I have actually shared what should we know about the data privacy, about the security, about the reliability. Again, why we should be concerned with this? Because if this information has gone, it's not just on own property, especially when you're working in a company, multinational company. If through your notebook, if hacker has taken the access control to your server, it may take all those company confidential information and sell to the black market. So we must make sure that we should protect our information. So now the hacker does all those things, and how they does it. So basically they program or develop a virus. Okay, so they develop a different type of virus and that release the virus in such a way that we didn't even notice it's a virus. Okay, in many days, or 10-20 years ago, when virus attack, the antivirus actually shows that it catches a virus like a bug, like a butterfly, or like mosquito. But nowadays, actually, you don't even notice how the virus has been developed, how the virus is being distributed. And hackers are so smart. Some virus, you just downloaded a file in your computer, and that virus may be activated after 100 days sitting on your computer. Okay, there are some programs, they will actually skip such a way that the virus will be activated 100 days later or 30 days later. So until then, that file is becoming just. So there are many different types of virus. So mostly known as virus, worm, Trojan horse, social engineering, rootkit, botnet or zombia, and the ransomware. Ransomware is the most popular one that recently was been hacked. We will see some of this virus and use case for this, how they actually attack. For example, a virus, it could be a file, okay, stay on a flash drive or hard drive, or even the pen drive or external hard drive, and is a basically executable file, okay, especially on Windows file system, and it will be activated on certain days or times. And when it's been activated, your computer will do abnormal behavior. Your antivirus will go haywire, your computer goes slow, and many things happen. So there's another type of virus is known as worm. So it's an independent program. What it does is keep on replicating multiple different type of file. All of a sudden, you will see your computer, every single folder has a DLL file or .ini file. So these are all happen because of the virus has been keep on creating multiple files. That's known as worm. Though the another social, the technique is basically called social engineering. I think this is all of us are familiar. Recently, we have been receiving lots of calls. They say, hello, I am from Ministry of Defense. Then hello, I'm from DBS Bank. Please enter your NRIC, or please enter this, please enter your phone number and so on. So when you receive this kind of email, or you say, hello, I'm from Ministry of Health, or sometimes it's automated voice, started, hello, this is from Ministry of Health, or you have a vaccination. So this kind of attack method known as social engineering. There is another type of method of the hacking is called the phishing. So what is phishing? Sometimes you receive lots of email in your Gmail or Yahoo, say that one of the billionaire in South Africa die, and he has a $100 billion, don't know whom to will, and actually has will to you. How does South Africa, that president, that king know, and he actually die before they die, they give all the money to you? So sometimes some of us actually believe, maybe we just reply yes, and we just say, give the bank account number, this and that. So these are the technique, it's called the phishing. Okay. And earlier I've shared about the Bangladesh bank hack, close to $1 billion was taken. So the hacker took this technique to do the phishing to some of the employee in the Bangladesh bank. And so they actually compromised that. They open a file like a job offer, is a PDF file, and then hacker actually took access control to that machine. And then from there, they actually access to the central bank, where actually all the SWIFT code used to transfer the money from the one country to other country. So now, all those when happen, then we actually notice that our machine has been affected by virus. So these are the common symptoms. The antivirus software detect a problem. Maybe you all of a sudden you see your hard disk is full. All of a sudden you see your keep notebook having multiple pop-up, and some kind of security warning is given. Sometimes your file is disappear. Your folder have lots of DLL file, INN file, or sometimes you see your computer slow down, like crawling, and you see lots of sound display. Sometimes monitor is doing unusual behavior, your mouse pointer, or even sometimes the keyboard. And these are the thing is basically a common symptom for a cyber attack or virus attack. So to make sure, how do you protect yourself, especially your computer? Make sure you updated your antivirus. Okay, there are many antivirus software in the market, like McAfee, Norton, F-Secure, Avast, 10 Micro, Avast, there Casper, and then many others. Okay, so make sure that whatever the antivirus you use, okay, or by the, it must be have a back-to-back subscription and the latest signature is being installed and updated. Okay, so you must also enable the Windows Firewall. Every single computer has a default Windows Firewall. If you go to the control panel, system and maintenance, there is a Windows update. There is actually there is a Windows Firewall on the setting control panel. You must enable on recommended, and also you must make sure that you have updated Windows up to the latest security patch. If you go to the control panel, system and maintenance, you will see there is a Windows update, or if it's a Windows 2010, you will just go to the setting and see there's a Windows update or system update. So make sure that it's been on and always updated all the latest signature and patch. So if you just use these three methods, updated antivirus, Windows Firewall is on and activated, and Windows signature has been updated, almost 90% sure that you will not fall a cyber attack. Okay, because 90% hacker are unable to hack because of the three things which has been activated. So other way is, especially for password, you must use a complex password. So what is complex password? A complex password is you must use a alphabet, smaller character or uppercase and lowercase with combination of special character and numeric character. Okay, so what is a special character? Like a $sign, @ all those exclamation sign is a special character. You must use at least one lower alphabet and upper alphabet, or then one special character like 0 to 10. And this the thing when you use the combination, and then hacker is get hard time to hack you, because hacker like us, actually we use some kind of tools to generate a password and then use that password to hack somebody's computer. So if you use this complex password, we need to generate maybe 6 to 10 million probability password. But if you just use flat text, some example like Masood, maybe 1981 because of your date of birth, or maybe sometime you use your phone number, sometime you use your dormitory number. So don't this kind of easy remember password. Try to use some complex password that you can remember. This is very interesting. I will jump to here, then go to the next video. So this is interesting. It's called JODM. JODM is actually a international well-known organization. So if you are a hacker and you know how to hack, you can earn the money. Let's see who offer how. So antivirus company, like for example, LP, they offer $10,000 if you can hack their antivirus. Then the Linux LP actually offer $30,000 if you can hack the server. Then Microsoft Word and Excel, even VMware, they offer $50,000 if you can hack their system. Then Adobe PDF, VMware ESX offer $80,000. Then MS Outlook offer $100,000 if you can hack. Then Chrome, Google offer $150,000, and this one even offer Windows $300,000. Just imagine if you spend 1 month or 3 months to earn $300,000, you can simply retire. You don't need to work anymore, right? So all those multinational companies has been offering you to earn that money. Let me jump to the website to just show you. If you can hack their system, and you need to tell how did you manage to hack it, and by getting this information, they will protect their systems, and that's how it's known as. Okay, you can see Windows RCE offer $1 million if you can hack their system and tell how did you manage to hack it. Okay, Chrome offer $500,000. If you can hack Chrome and tell Google that how did you manage to hack it, you'll get $500,000. And if you get $500,000, I think all of us can retire. No need to work anymore. Right? So these are the company offering you, if you can hack their system and you tell them how did you hack it, you go here, submit how did you hack it. They have actually 3 methods, okay, to identify. This is actually a portal, and let me show you how this hacking works. Okay, you go here, they will tell you this is basically the process. You submit your preliminary details, your all those. How did you do this? If you use a code, submit your code. They will do the evaluation. Then they will make you, the payment. And it's straightforward. All those multinational company, Apple, Microsoft, Google, they are offering these to hack, and they will pay for you. Okay, quite interesting, right? Okay, let me go back to my second video. So there are many ways to hack. We can hack a Android phone. We can hack Windows 7, Windows 10. We can hack a website. It is a WordPress, and depend on what kind of tools do we use. And there is an operating system called Kali Linux. You can go and search Kali Linux. I think I have shown you how to install Linux at Ubuntu. If you use the Kali Linux, the Kali Linux operating system itself has inbuilt all the hacking tools. So all the hackers, they use the Kali Linux operating system. Okay. So, but this course, I just wanted to give you high-level details, and I don't really have a time because of one website to hack. It will take around 2 to 3 hours. So I won't be able to show you in this course how do we hack a website or a database or a WordPress. Let me jump to the second video that I wanted to show you. Before that, let me just take a 1-minute pause. Guys, did you fall asleep?
No.
We have.
Is it very boring? আপনাদের কি খুব বিরক্ত লাগতেছে নাকি একটু বলবেন? Because the cybersecurity course is basically very dry. If you are not really the advanced user, sometimes it goes over the head. Okay, but the way I have prepared my content, I think every one of us will understand. I try to give very normal beginner level, some intermediate level, and some advanced level, so that you have a understanding what advanced people does it. Okay, so let's jump to a second Hollywood movie. So this was taken actually from one of the Hollywood TV series. Okay, so basically husband and wife, they work for 2 different companies, and they try to hack each other. Okay, so this is a 3-minute 14 second. So you will see how husband is trying to hack wife and wife company, how wife is trying to hack husband company. So I feel this is very interesting. So just try to see the technique and method. And again, at the end of the course, I will rerun again the earlier video that you have seen, because I will tell you many things that we have covered in this course. Okay, let's jump to this video first. Please watch it carefully. There are certain information they are sharing, like Firewall 1, Firewall 2, Firewall 3, what they are doing, how they what kind of virus or method they try to hack it.
We got a problem.
What?
Someone synced a rat to one of my servers.
One more thing, the wife hired a hacker to hack the husband company, and husband hired a hacker to hack wife company. Okay, so it's very interesting. Let's enjoy the show.
Servers, remote access tool. We're being hacked.
By Loxat?
I don't know.
But we've been so careful. How could they find us?
They haven't found us yet. Just cracked the outer layer of our system. I'll start an intrusion inspection and find out who our rat is.
Uh-oh.
What?
They're onto us. Vikram's trying to track our IP address.
Oh, can you stop it?
No. But I can slow him down.
It's coming from inside the city, trying to narrow it down.
Okay.
So what they are trying to do, basically somebody is trying to hack their system. They actually, manage to find the IP address or MAC address. They are trying to trace it, where the location of this IP address, and they will find the GPS location of the company.
What the hell?
So basically, when they are trying to scan it and hack it, so the other side, the husband actually also noticed that somebody is trying to hack it. So actually, they flooded with some video based on the IP address or based on the remote connection that is trying to hack.
Oh, you are good, but I am better.
Cat videos? That doesn't seem like Locksat. Who would do that?
We're about to find out.
That barely slowed him down. I'm sorry, but he's going to find us in less than a minute. Should we abort?
No, we've only got 2 of the blinky boxes left to go.
Ooh, blinky boxes.
Just hack.
Come on. Got it.
That's Castle's office.
He must be working with Haley. She's got the skill set for this, and she is about to breach our firewall. If she does, they'll have instant access to our entire investigation.
No, that's going to put a target on Castle's back. We have to stop him.
I can do it, but I need time.
Oh, let me see if I can buy you some.
It's Becca calling. That's Becca. She's calling. What do I do?
Answer it. Let's see how much she knows.
Hey.
Hey, babe.
Change your mind about tonight?
Tonight's still not going to work. But what about right now? Feel like steaming up your office?
My office? That sounds great. I'm, sort of in the middle of something right now.
Really? That's too bad, because I'm right downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah. I can be up in 10 seconds.
10 seconds is not long at all. Hang on 1 second. We gotta shut it down. She's gonna walk in the front door.
No. She's lying. Her phone is pinging from Queens.
So basically, they managed to even trace that wife actually called from a phone and GPS location where she's kindly standing and talking. So that's why the even husband is, notice that wife is not a downstairs, but the wife actually is another remote location, because the GPS location they are able to trace it.
She knows it's us who's hacking her. Sorry about that. Just taking off my pants. You coming up?
He knows I'm lying. Hey, you know what? Something just came up. Rain check?
Sure. You know where to find me.
Okay.
She's almost in. I could launch a cyber nuke, but it'll completely fry his system.
He's got a backup system at home.
Is that a go for launch?
Yes. No. Oh!
What just happened?
Armageddon, I'm afraid.
So it may looks like a very advanced level hacking. They use many acronym. How did they manage to hack the husband office network and their computer? Okay, but I just wanted to have some of your feedback. What do you understand from these 2 videos that I've shown? Anyone? Anything? Because these are like a Hollywood movie. John Peter. Yes, sir. What do you understand from these 2 movies? Okay. Let's go back to see again the first movie that we have seen. This time around, I'm going to pause some of the activity they are going to do. Okay, and tell you the sum of the item that we have covered. And when I'm going to pause it and share, in future, when you see such a video, try to capture those points. Okay, let's go back and see that video again. Can you hear the sound? Okay.
Can.
So first, a hacker has targeted a company. The company has a 12 branch office in the 12 different countries, and they have more than 5,000 employees. And this is the hacker group, and they're going to hack it. And they plan 6 months to hack this company. So let's take a look.
These guys are good.
Let's get to work.
Oh, little.
So you'll notice this hacker, they are a couple of team members, and they are actually working together as a team to hack this company.
Startup with a great idea.
So they use the lot, again I said Kali Linux, they use the Kali Linux with the tools inside the Kali Linux that built in, that actually use that method, to target that company to hack.
Their target, a ProPass, offices in 12 countries.
So again, as I share, they have office in 12 countries and they have 5,000 plus staffs. So why this is important? Because if the company is big, they have a multiple country, their brand value is high. If they are able to capture some information, and they will be able to blackmail that company if the company is big, and they will pay more if the company is bigger.
1,000 staff. You'd think they'd be secure, wouldn't you?
Make some noise.
So somebody asked them actually, because they found that IP address 172.16.14.134 on the screen, and they're asking make some noise, means try to flood or create some broadcast to make a collusion on the network.
Push.
A smoke screen.
So again, notice they call it a smoke screen. Okay, so they try to create a breach with the IP address that they detected.
A decoy breach to hide what they're really after. Confidential information hidden in the depths of the system.
You'll notice they actually planned 6 months before to hack the company. So what was being done 6 months ago?
Still here?
The computer's crashed.
Join the club. See you Monday.
It's okay for some.
Right now, the chances are someone, somewhere, is attacking you. And you don't even know it.
Okay, chaps. We're in.
I bet you're wondering how they got this far.
So they are in, but before 6 months ago, they have done something. Let's take a look what they did. Okay, so basically what they are trying to do, if you notice, this guy is a photographer. Okay, he's using the remote lens, Canon 1000D maybe, or 100D camera, taking a picture of one of the staff's ID card. Okay, and from there he create a fake ID card. Okay, so let's take a look. So he take a picture of this ID card and he will make sure that similar ID card with one of his hacker colleague. But again, do take note, this ID card is usually a proximity card or punch card. But the one that hacker that made it is just a taking picture. So that means this card does not have a punch card or proximity card to punch it. Then you see how the hacker used the technique to hack it.
Give us a smile. Lovely.
So he used his colleague picture to put it there, and will make exactly like same with plastic or paper printed ID card, and give that colleague to go that office. But again, this card is a paper card or plastic card, doesn't have a proximity or punch card. And how that lady used the technique to enter the office, take a look. So she is now going back to office.
She's in.
This is called tailgate. Okay, tailgate is illegal. She does not has a punch card. She follows some employee, and that employee actually punch the card and enter the door. She immediately catch the door before it's closed. That's called in the security called tailgate, right? So and actually she entered the office, and then she tried to access the one of the most important data center. and here she don't have a key, so use the cliffs to hack the physical key, physical lock. And she's also scared. There is a cleaner actually walking other side, so make sure that nobody actually see her.
Sensitive passwords and system details from a keystroke logger.
So now what she does, she noticed the guy who is sitting in this room is one of the most important person, something like administrator or database administrator. She came here and connecting a thumb drive behind the PC, and that's we call keystroker or logger. So what it does actually, so a keystroker actually is a thumb drive with a program. If you connect that PC, when PC is boot up or access the file system, that guy will automatically activate it and capture all the user ID password wherever that guy is entered. So if you open a browser and go to the facebook.com and whatever the user ID password is entered, the keystroker actually captured that and will send the message to a destination, remote destination or the hacker group, so that whatever the user ID password has been entered to this computer, all is been captured under the keystroker.
Hidden under a desk for 6 months.
So that keystroker, the thumb drive was behind the PC. It was for 6 months that no one even noticed, because usually those PC, lying on the desk, nobody go to the back to see what kind of cable or if any device has been connected.
You got it?
Easy.
And then once it's done, he also actually captured that keystroker, maybe next day or following day, and also take it out to them. And whatever the activity, password, user ID, password, IP address, all has been captured in this keystroker.
These guys, they know it all. Except, a few weeks earlier, a probas were hit by a smaller breach. It made...
So, but what happened actually, the few weeks earlier, the company had a smaller security problem, and the company actually hired a white hat hacker to do the vulnerability scan. So they actually white hat hacker came and they did some scanning, and that hacker group, which is paid hacker, they actually give some recommendation to the company that you should use this method to protect your company information.
The board stop and think how vulnerable they were. So they brought in the experts. It's never just an IT issue. They carried out cybersecurity training.
So what they did actually, as a part of that security hacker or security expert to the company, they have done some recommendation, remediation, vulnerability scanning, and also conducted the cyber security training for the company, from the board group to all the way to the end user, to make sure that all of them know what need to be protected and how need to be protected.
From boardroom to basement, identifying what was critical to the business. Threat and intelligence monitoring. They planned a cyber...
So they have also deployed a SIEM tools, okay, this, which is called security, information, intelligent information event management tools. Deploy that to make sure that all the security threat has been notified in the centralized dashboard. It's known as a SIEM tools.
Monitoring. They planned a cyber incident response.
They have also created a cyber incident response. Whenever there is a threat is been appear or on the dashboard, it will automatically create the incidents, and a group of people will be notified that there is a security breach. That is called the cyber incident response.
And brought in their own ethical hackers to test the systems and make honeypots to...
So they also actually bring that hacker to do a honeypot. Honeypot is the one kind of technique to hack the system and also share that these are the weak point, and those weak points need to mitigate in order to prevent the hacker.
Trap the attackers. They reviewed the whole business from New York to Tokyo.
So they have reviewed the whole business from the New York to Tokyo and the network connectivity and what is the weak point that could have been attacked by a third-party hacker.
And devised a game plan for for any breach.
Make some noise.
So the moment the hacker leader say, please make some noise. So the hacker since already have access. So they are actually trying to broadcast or create a collusion domain inside the network.
We're in.
And by doing this, actually, this is known as a denial of service attack. In the short, we call DDoS. Okay. So by through the DDoS, they managed to hack the system or able to access some of the server. So now they wanted to transfer the data.
It's a denial of service attack. We're just monitoring the situation.
Have they got into any accounts?
Very clever. Someone else bangs on the windows while you hide in the cellar.
So when I was trying to transfer, so their incident response team noticed somebody remotely got access to their server. Okay, and that incident response team trying to terminate the session of that hacker who got a remote backdoor.
Onto us.
I'll try blocking it.
Is it working?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know, Gil. Is it working?
Lena, launch a worm.
You notice just now he said that, is it working? Okay. Lena is the lady name, asking Lena launch a worm. Just now earlier, I actually share and teach you. Worm is one kind of virus. Okay, because they created a flood, and seems like somebody actually noticed it, that they are trying to remotely access it. So Lena is the lady is trying to now launch another virus called worm.
I need to know, Gil. Is it working?
Lena, launch a worm.
These guys are good. They're really good.
They're blocking us.
Again.
They're blocking us.
So they found the remote connection, and the company, that cyber incidents team, was blocking the remote connection. That means terminating all the remote session. And they spent 6 months to do this hack. This is the day that they have been waiting for.
Us. Try again.
Straight to me. Gotcha.
So connection terminated. Okay, what does it mean? The remote connection they have established over the 6 months to the server, the company already noticed, and they have terminated the connection. That means the IP address has been blocked, and that hacker group of the hacker won't be able to access the server again.
Good, but not good enough.
You're okay. Traffic's blocked.
So the lady just now said, we are okay or you are okay, and traffic is blocked.
Not good enough.
You're okay.
Okay, you are okay, the traffic is blocked. This is the whitehead hacker team or the cyber incidents response team who came and found the trace and terminated the session, and the company is safe and protected.
Okay. Traffic's blocked.
You can win, but there's always a next time.
So what he said, the key message, okay, hacker will keep trying to attack multiple companies. So they maybe miss out once, they maybe fail once, but they will again try on the next time. So there is always a next time.
Who's next?
Kobashi Tech.
So then this hacker group asks, who is the next? Kobashi Tech is another Japanese company they are going to target. So they are paid by another group of companies, and they have been hired to hack for this. And the Kobashi Tech is another company that they are going to hack.
Criminals just get smarter.
Who have we got for the smoke screen?
Take your pick.
And they're everywhere. A breach will happen. And when it does, will you be ready?
So this was the last ending message. So there will be always a hacker try to hack, and this is called a security breach. So the breach will always happen. So what does it mean? That means if we are protected today, we are not protected for tomorrow. So what we have today, we can guarantee up to today, but we cannot guarantee tomorrow we will be protected. So there is always a chance that hacker will try to hack it, and we have to be updated ourselves in order to protect this. So the question is, will you be ready when tomorrow or the next month or next week when another group of the hacker is trying to hack? So that was the last message. So just now the video that you watched. So now in the last 15 minutes, I was trying to demonstrate that video and by clicking and pausing it. And the same video that you have seen earlier, that many things you may have not noticed it. So just I actually pause it to explain how the hacker use different kind of technique to hack it. Okay. So we have only 15 minutes. Let's try to finish our course. How was the video? So where we are, we was at the 0 period here. So earlier I shared with you, this is the Gerdium, a company who actually work for all other technology provider, and actually they announced some the remuneration. I took this screenshot a long time back in 2017. Basically, this is what you see, but now it's 1 million or more. Okay, they have been offering it if the hacker can hack it, and they will pay for it. Now, if you wanted to be a hacker or if you want to specialize in cybersecurity, what you need to know, this is the career track. Okay, so normally most of the system or most of the IT professional, they will fall under one of these 4 pillars. The first pillar is called system and cloud. So basically where all the server, cloud, the storage, backup, everything fall under this track. Okay. The second track is known as a network track. If you wanted to be a specialist in the network, this is the track you need to follow. And you have to do the beginner certificate like CCNA, then subsequently the intermediate track is CCNP, and the advanced track is CCIE. Or you might fall under voice and IP telephony, or in short, it's called IPT. So that means when you will be expert on the contact center, collaboration, IP, PBP, ADX, and so on. And this is the track for you. Or you will be an expert on an application. Okay, and this is the track for you. The application go to the Microsoft Certified Professional Developer or AWS developer. Then you do the .NET, Java, and so on, and certification. And the last track is known as a cybersecurity track. Okay, in the 10 or 15 years back, this track was not there. So all of us who are cybersecurity expert now, we came either from any of these 4 tracks. Okay, like I came from the system track because I was doing the system deployment, cloud deployment, backup, and so on. Okay, subsequently I worked for some of the network and satellite. Okay, then I worked for some of those contact center, and subsequently I came to the cybersecurity track. Okay, so cybersecurity track, if you wanted to be a beginner level of the training and certification, CES, certified ethical hacker is the course that you should consider if you wanted to go. But again, to make sure that you have to have a fundamental academic baseline and at least a diploma graduate. Why I say diploma graduate? Because sometimes 3-month or 6-month course is also known as diploma. You must complete the academic diploma, which is 2 to 4 years course, in order for you to have a fundamental baseline. Why I say that? Because there are many companies who say that we wanted to be a cybersecurity professional. The person must have at least 4 years diploma or a bachelor degree. So they have already gave an entry-level requirement. You must have a 3 to 4 years diploma or an academic bachelor degree. So this must be a fundamental before you go to the any track. So you have not done a diploma, academic diploma, you should consider first, then consider the degree, then master or PhD you can actually think about later. But this is the fundamental that you should have it. Then these are the certifications that you can consider. So there are many companies specialized on cybersecurity, but EC Council is one of the most well-known company. Okay, they have many courses and they have also university degree, and this is why they are the more specialized academic institution in the world. And they have many training, but again, you'll notice that that the certified security users, or even for any of the forensic fundamental, or you go to actually certified ethical hacker, okay, or you can go for actually certified security specialist as well. But the fundamental is basically CES that you should consider, and these are the things that is teach in the CES course itself. Okay, again, the CES, the most entry level that you should consider with having at least diploma or bachelor's degree. Then next intermediate you can consider as a LPT, okay, a licensed penetration tester, which is basically the white hat hacker, the company they hired, okay, the white hat hacker or even black hat hacker, they are actually LPT certified. And the last one actually called actually CAST, or also very well known as CISSP or CISM, Certified Information Security Manager, or Chief Information Security Officer. So these are the most well-known track for the cybersecurity. So that's all for our course for today. I will do some labs. Again, the labs is nothing but is basically sharing with you. Earlier I have discussed, you should have at least an antivirus. Okay, depending on which company antivirus you use. Some company, like for example, let me show you my antivirus. So my antivirus is actually Sophos antivirus. This is a corporate antivirus. We have an antivirus server on the cloud. So whatever antivirus you use, you must make sure that is marked as a green, and it's updated all the signature. Different antivirus, GUI or the user interface may looks different. Okay, then you should go to update your Windows Firewall as well as your Windows Update. Okay, so this is how Windows Update looks like. So you go here. Okay, make sure if it's Windows 10, this is how you see. Okay, Windows and security. So you go here on the Windows security, make sure that your Windows security has been enabled. All those Windows Firewall just now earlier I have discussed, it must be on. Okay, it cannot be disabled. Even if you have some kind of warning message, like for example here there's a warning message shows that there is some action that I need to take. What is that action? Is saying that reputation based protection, which is browser protection, was not turned on, so I make sure it's turned on. Once I've done that, then this guy is supposed to be green. Let's try to do some refresh. Yeah, so and this is already done. Anything else? Explode it. All is on. Okay, so maybe I just need to do a refresh. Okay, so the data security is done, all enable. Okay, so basically you need to make sure that Windows security all is open, all is clean. Okay, and here this is the window that you can see. Okay, so your all the device is a green mark. Okay, so that means your system is healthy. Okay, then again you go to your Windows security and update, and here is the first one is Windows update. Make sure your Windows is up to date and all the security patch and signature has been updated. Okay, so once you have done these three basic settings, your antivirus is updated, your Windows Firewall is on, and your Windows security patches has been updated, 90% of hacker cannot hack your system. Okay, remaining 10%, maybe we have done some unusual activities. We have downloaded some software from third-party portal, then on the browser we go and maybe activated some of the things that we shouldn't be accessing it. Okay, so now let me go back to my slide again. The lab exercise done. Now let's do a quick memory test. The first memory test. In total, how many type of hacker do we have it?
C. Letter C.
Sorry, somebody is animation. Can you please stop animation?
7.
Okay, so those has say I mean, after you have answer, can you please mute it so that we somebody is still speaking. Okay, So some is say C and 7. Actually, both are correct. So basically, in general, we have 7 different type of hacker. Okay, the answer is correct. Thank you. Second, which is the most complex password here? A, we have lab 123. B, yes, the answer is correct because B has an alphabet smaller. Sorry, can you please mute yourself? Yeah. So after you give answer, please mute yourself so that you can. Yes, the answer is correct. B, because B has a lower cap and upper cap, and it's also have a special character with a combination of digit, and that is not consecutive digit. Like 123 is a consecutive digit, 1901 is actually all other way around. Okay, it also have a special character as @. So this is the most complex password. So you must use this method. Okay, you can also use the 2-factor authentication. Okay, which basically enable your password plus a device authentication. Which vendor don't have antivirus? Earlier, I have actually shown you many antivirus company.
Oracle.
Oracle, yes, the answer is correct because McAfee is the antivirus company. We know that. Trend Micro is an antivirus company. Norton is also an antivirus well-known company. Oracle, they are actually server and database, or application company. They don't really do antivirus. Last, which is not a sensitive data? Which is not a sensitive data? Okay.
Company name.
Okay. So your bank account is a sensitive data. Your credit card number, okay, is a sensitive data. Your NRIC is a sensitive data. So it's a company or brand, name which maybe the people know already. So it's not a sensitive data. So you must know what is the sensitive data and how can we protect our sensitive data. Okay. So I think this is a bonus module. Some of the information that previously in the I think second class we discussed. 1 kilo a byte is equal to 1024 byte. Then 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 kilobyte. 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 megabyte. These are the calculation. You can take a screenshot and study. We have also posted in the Facebook. So in the bonus learning, actually, there's many things that we have teach, but which we did not cover on maybe on our syllabus earlier. Virtualization and cloud that we have teach, how to install the virtual box, how to use the virtual box, how to install Windows 10 and Windows 7 or Windows, how to install the Ubuntu Linux, how to install Microsoft Security Center, because my notebook is a Windows 10. So by default, it comes Windows Defender. So I use the Windows Defender and show you. Install Microsoft Office. I have not done yet, but I can actually show you. Microsoft Office is very straightforward as long as you download it. Create a Google account. I think all of you has a Google account, so please make sure that you use Google account properly. This is what I wanted to show you again. If you go to your browser, let me go back to my browser. I think all of you has a Google account, right? When you go to the Google, you will see these are the 9 dot, and once you click the 9 dot, there are many apps that Google has it. As long as you have a Google account, you are able to access all those apps from here. There is one thing called Google Drive. Okay, once you click the Google Drive, you can save all your documents here. Okay. I have many documents, thousands of the folder. I always organize all my data inside this folder. Okay, so make sure that you maintain your Google Drive. You can actually create a folder called Google Drive. Then inside you can create a bank, all the bank details. You can actually keep like a statement and so on. Keep it protected. Google is a secure storage. So as long as you use the complex password, no one can hack the Google storage. So try to use, even for, I have a receipt that I purchased a laptop in 2008. I have the receipt here. I took a screenshot. I save it in the Google. Why? Down the road, 3 years later, maybe my laptop has the issue, warranty problem, and I need to go to SIM Squad, and maybe I lost the receipt. Then they will not entertain my warranty sometime. So I make sure that I save all my receipt here. Okay. So you can follow that practice. It's a good practice and behavior.
ভাই গুগল ড্রাইভে ডাটা স্পেস কতটুকু থাকে? আমি ল্যাপটপে
15 gigabyte, that's including your email and Google storage. But you can also buy additionally, like for my case, Google gives 15 gig, but I purchased additionally upgraded to 100 gig. I have to pay $28 per year. Okay, even you can buy it more, even higher. So Evernote that we have discussed and show you. Okay, many of you have might have seen. Okay, Evernote, I love this software. Okay,
এটা তো পেইড সফটওয়্যার Evernote
no, Evernote is free. Okay, again, sign up for free. I'm using this Evernote for last 12 years. It's a free. They also have a premium service. You can upgrade the plan. If you go to the plan, okay, they have a free, you see, $0 they have a $6 per month. They have a $8 per month. Okay, so for me, I'm using the $0 plan, and I have many documents and folder. The moment you log in, they also have they also have iPhone and Android apps. So if you upload anything on the here, you can also access it from your phone. Okay, so it's very powerful actually tools, software. I love that, and I have been using it actually for last 12 years. Okay, so once you log in the Evernote, now I'm actually showing you my personal, all the folders, and how I maintain all my data here. Basically, it's just like a multiple notebook or notepad or writing pad. And so if you once you go to here home, you can actually create multiple notebook. Okay, you can see all my notebook here. Okay, and even for when I have done my MBA, okay, I have actually created a book called MBA, and I have actually created multiple my notes, each of the module and that day in the class. I know what teacher actually discuss and what teacher teach, all those hand notes, I actually save it here as well. Okay, so then I have many document details, even for example 24 Asia, whenever do I have done some activities, when I did some team meetings, even 2018, 2019, all those details I actually kept it here. So I have many other technical documents, I kept it here. Some of the commands that I usually use it, there are many other things that actually I kept it, even for CH, the ethical hacking training. The first day, what I learned, how do I do the wireless hacking, how do I do the DNS poisoning, all those things, even for the which tools to use it, day 1, day 2, day 3, all I kept it here. Okay, so this is why I actually and this you can see how many book I have it. I've been using for last 12 years. Is a free. I have not paid a single cent to them. So it's very powerful tools, Evernote. Please make sure that you have a habit to use that as well. Let me jump what is next to my slide. So Evernote photo editor, you can go to the pixel to edit the photo. It's a free utility. Sometimes I use it. It's a Google free photo editor called Pixel. Okay, so many of my friends usually say that I don't have a Photoshop, what should I do? I don't have money to buy. So you can use actually Pixel is a free photo editing tools. Okay, you can do many free editing from here in order for you to post the Facebook or Instagram or YouTube art, or even the thumbnail. There are another tool that I use. It's called remove background. Okay, remove background, this is a powerful tools. Okay, whenever I need to remove a background from a picture, I use these tools. It's very powerful. Okay, so I just select the picture what I wanted to remove. Let's say, for example, I show you a like for this one. So this is one of our ambassador. Okay, so you can see this was the original. I just upload it. These tools analyze all the pixel outside this and actually remove the pixel from here. Okay, this was original. The tools has removed everything from here. You see, almost 100% actually. You can even edit from here if you're not happy here and you wanted to use some even background, like for example blur. You can use this. Okay, just click this. You even like want to be more deeper, blur. You can even choose on the same picture or even some deeper, blur. They have many kind of theme here. Okay, and you can use all those themes to furnish your graphic design and skill set. Okay, so it's quite useful and powerful that I use it. Remove background is a free. Team Viewer, I think I've shown you the Team Viewer to download. Again, Team Viewer is the tools free. I think I've shown you on the second class. Okay. So it's the tools that allow you to remotely access to your computer or your friend computer. Let's say your friend is in in Bangladesh, or your sister in Bangladesh, and you wanted to remotely access to your sister computer. You can download these tools. Once you download it, actually, it will give you a user ID and password. Okay, and once your sister is given that user ID password to you, you will be able to remotely access your sister computer or your friend computer remotely from Singapore to maybe India or Bangladesh or wherever it is. Once you download that TeamViewer software, you go here, it asks you to default installation or just run for yourself. You can just click it, run, accept and run. It will automatically run it. And once the software run it, it will give you user ID, a password for you, something like this. Okay, it's loading it. And then you share your user ID and password to your friend, definitely the trusted person. And then he or she will be able to access your computer and able to help you remotely. Okay. So let me just show you. This is the TeamViewer window. So just now I install it. So it's generated user ID and password. If I give this user ID password to someone else, someone will be able to control my machine from here. So that's all from the bonus, and now is feedback. Okay, before feedback, let me share another video. Then one of the
question: would you build a website for
the television channel, actually
a major brand with more than 200 million users?
সাইবার সিকিউরিটি গত পর্বগুলোতে জানিয়েছিলাম সাইবার সিকিউরিটি কি কিভাবে
সাইবার এটা শুধুমাত্র বাংলাদেশের ক্ষেত্রে না,
so basically
এই ক্ষেত্রে কি প্রয়োজন?
There is a cyber security show. Actually, they asked me to give a tech interview and give a guideline, how the cyber hacking is happening, and for those who wanted to be a cyber security professional, what need to be done.
সাইবার সিকিউরিটির জব মার্কেট আসলে আমি বলবো যে এখন অনেক ওয়াইড, এবং কারেন্ট যে পরিমাণ জব ডিমান্ড আছে তার 10-20% সাইবার সিকিউরিটি প্রফেশনাল আছে কিনা সন্দেহ। এটা শুধুমাত্র বাংলাদেশের ক্ষেত্রে না, যেমন আমি যদি সিঙ্গাপুরের কথা বলি, সিঙ্গাপুর গভর্নমেন্ট বলছে তার অ্যাটলিস্ট 10 to 12,000 সাইবার সিকিউরিটি প্রফেশনাল লাগবে। এই মুহূর্তে তাদের আছে অনলি 2,000। সো অ্যাডিশনাল 10,000 সাইবার সিকিউরিটি প্রফেশনাল তাকে সামহাও লোকালি ইনেবল করতে হবে, অথবা ওভারসিজ এক্সপার্টদের সিঙ্গাপুরে হায়ার করতে হবে। যেমন বাংলাদেশে আমি যেটা বলি যে কি বলি রিসেন্টলি যে গভর্নমেন্ট যেমন 100টা ইকোনমিক জোন ডিক্লেয়ার করছে, এবং স্লোলি অনেকগুলো হচ্ছে। সেই সব প্রত্যেকটা ইকোনমিক জোনে অনেকগুলো বড় বড় কোম্পানিগুলো কাজ করবে, সেটা হোক বিভিন্ন ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল সেক্টর ক্ষেত্রে কিংবা আইটি কোম্পানি কিংবা আদার্স। তো এইসব কোম্পানিগুলো তাদের ইনফরমেশনগুলো প্রোটেক্ট করার জন্য প্রচুর সাইবার সিকিউরিটি প্রফেশনাল দরকার হবে, এবং কারেন্টলি হচ্ছে। আমি যদি
sorry, since it's Bengali, I won't run it actually. So what just wanted to actually share that cyber hacking, whatever we do today is not sufficient, or it may be sufficient for today, but it's not sufficient for tomorrow. Okay, so eventually we must protect our data. We must take care of our own privacy for ourselves. So cybersecurity is all about in our hand. How do we actually protect it for ourselves, for our company? So with that, that's all for our entire course. I'm going to stop the screen share and I'll take some of the feedback. Sorry, it's already midnight. I won't drag it too long for today's course. I'll just take a couple of the feedback, then we'll actually end the session for today. Once again, I wanted to thank you, all of you, for giving this precious time from you, and I hope that course was very enjoyable. Again, if you need to recap all those video, including these, we'll actually upload to the YouTube portal, and please go through that YouTube video. I'm sure that some of those things that you have missed out, you can actually recap from there. So let me just with that, I wanted to thank you and pause the record.